Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do yet another liquid lipstick try on and check in and all that stuff because I am on the hunt for a really good liquid lipstick that, I don't know, because I don't wear liquid lipstick as much as I used to, but on the other hand I do kind of miss that formula, especially if, you know, I want some longevity because now that I can wear a full face at work, I purged a lot of my lipsticks just because they were old. But yeah, I want something a little bit more on the comfort side. That's what I'm looking for, more comfort. So my last video, if you guys have not... So in the last video that I posted on the liquid lipstick series, I did review and kind of try on the Stay Matte from Essence. And I will link that down below so you can see my thoughts on that liquid lipstick. So today, and I was on the fence whether to do something more mauve-y, or because I do have, like, we're going to be doing this many more, so I have a lot left over. I think I'm going to do this one. So I've been always curious, and I think I've used the Lingerie liquid lips, like the original one from NYX Cosmetics. So today we're going to do the NYX Cosmetics one. I know I said I was going to do L'Oreal, but I think this one's going to be my color today. It all depends on what makeup journey I decide to create myself today. So, yeah. So I think this is going to be the one we're reviewing today. So it's the NYX Cosmetics Lingerie XXL, and it's quite a big tube. So let's look at comparison to fluid ounces in the Essence versus the NYX Cosmetics one. So it looks like there is 0.10, there's 0.10 fluid ounces in here, 3 milliliters in the Essence. And in, wow, there's only just a smidge more. 0.13 fluid ounces, 4 milliliters. So it's like 1 milliliter more. So if you look at the size comparison, you could see that NYX Cosmetics is way huge, like way bigger, and the Essence one is smaller, skinnier tube, and then this one's a fatter tube. So this one was regular price $4.99. I got it for $3.49, and this one is $9, which isn't bad. So let's go ahead and open it up, and we're going to look at the formula as well as the application. Okay, the smell on this one smells like kids' Play-Doh. That's what it smells like. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I remember the smell when I was a kid, but because I liked the Essence one. I'll probably go back and forth with the ones I've already done versus the ones I'm doing now. This one smells like cupcake, like vanilla cupcakes. So this one's a nice smell. This one smells like Play-Doh. Alright, let's look at the applicator. So there's the applicator. It is a kind of like a paddle, but it's curved, and it looks like it has some sort of like a space in the middle of the applicator for product to kind of go through. Let's go ahead and swatch. That was terrible. So there is the color. Sorry, that's the messiest swatch ever. It's a beautiful color. It's actually pretty close to matching what's on the tube. This is my gripe with the Essence one. When I put it on, like when you put them next to each other, this is peachier than this one. This one's more brown. So that was my biggest kind of concern about that one, is because I wanted the liquid to match the tube. And this one seems to match pretty good. A little bit more pinker, but nice. So I did prep my lips. I always put this at night. This is the Carmex Classic Lip Balm. It's just 97 cents. It's really simple. I feel like it gets the job done of keeping my lips moisturized. So I'm just going to take off the excess because I had that on also while I was doing my makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Alright, so we're gonna of course line our lips with the Urban Decay Ozone Lip Liner. It is just a clear lip liner. I just like to make sure it's lined on the corners of my mouth because that's where I experience the most bleeding. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Ooh, that color's pretty. Alright, so I didn't tell you what color I got. Oops. So this color is called, where's the color? I know the color is a Strip and Tease. So this is Strip and Tease. This is the Lip Lingerie XXL Long Lasting Matte Liquid Lipstick. I will tell you, it's a little tackier. It's a little tackier than the other one. The other one was pretty dry. So what is this formula about? Okay, so it's supposed to be a 16-hour, well, I cannot test it for 16 hours because I will not be awake that long. A 16-hour full-bodied, smooth matte lip color that moves with you. No transfer, all-day comfort, 100% vegan. Long-lasting liquid lipstick. Blah, 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 blah. This color creates the appearance of smooth, fuller lips. Oh. I'm curious to see how that's going to happen. No bleed, no crack, transfer proof, no fade, flexible. It's lightweight comfort, one swipe full coverage. Already I could tell you one swipe is not full coverage. I felt like I had to kind of go back a little bit, and I will show you up close what I mean, because this is one swipe. One swipe full coverage, available in 24... Okay, no animal-derived ingredient or byproduct, cruelty-free. It does not have the ingredients list on the Ulta website, so I'm going to look on the NYX Cosmetics website and look for the ingredients. Not sure about the beeswax thing, it's just, it's kind of interesting that e.l.f. Cosmetics said has the beeswax, so it's not a vegan, and then it claims to be vegan. Alright, so this is the up close. My lips are crooked, that's just how my lips are. You can see the patchiness here. So I wouldn't say it's a one swipe. So ingredients, dimethicone, of course. Let's see, nylon, lots of different types of dimethicone. Ascorbic acid. Looks like the ingredients are pretty straightforward and they are not at all non-vegan ingredients. They're pretty, it shows that it is pretty, the ingredients are vegan. So the color range is nice. I was looking for deep mesh. I think I almost got that one. So sizzling is really pretty. I got, did I get Strip and Tease? No, I got a different color. What did I get? Yeah, I got Strip and Tease, but I don't see it on the web, stripped down, but I don't see it on the website, which is interesting. I don't see Strip and Tease on here, but Strip and Tease is the color I got, but it's not on the NYX website. So we're going to go ahead and go with another coat. I feel like it wasn't opaque enough. It's a lot thicker than the Essence formula, that's for sure, but it did darken quite a bit. have to kind of pat it with my finger because I feel like it got a little thick. Alright, so now that it's dried down, I did have to go on with another layer, and I'll zoom you in. It's fully opaque. Once it dries down, it does get lighter weight. I did have to take my finger and kind of smooth it out. So we're going to do the kiss test. Some transfer, but it's from the wet parts of my mouth, so. It's a chunkiness there, just because the wet part kind of my mouth kind of makes it not stick. Alright, so right now it is 11:09, a little bit earlier than last time. We are going to check in. Let me see. 11:09. So this is supposed to be a 16-hour, and I don't have 16 hours in a day. We're going to check back probably after I eat dinner, and then of course probably 9 o'clock the latest is when I will check in. Yeah, we're keeping it casual today. My hair's still kind of wet. I kind of want it air dried because I don't want to, my hair, I'm in the process of kind of like stripping some of the color, the black color out, so I can kind of let my natural color kind of peek through. I'm trying to detox my hair is pretty much what I'm doing, so I don't want to put any like any kind of like hair product in it. I just kind of want it to air dry and just be in its natural state for a bit, just to kind of give it some rest, because I always straighten it, put it up in a ponytail, and I feel like my hair is breaking quite a bit. I'm tempted to cut it, but I'm trying not to. I mean, how would I look with shorter hair? I don't know, it took me a while to get it this long again. I don't want to do what I did during quarantine and chop it completely off. So we're going to go ahead and check in next time I can check in. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'll see you guys in a while. Alright, so I'm doing my first check-in. It's 4:50. I recently just kind of snacked a little, so let me show you what's going on. As you can see, it's wearing off here. I feel it doesn't come off. Maybe a little bit there. So far, it's not as dry as the Essence one, but it's kind of getting there with dryness. Maybe it's because I just don't wear liquid lipsticks anymore, and I'm super shiny right now because I've been out and about. Actually, currently working on some projects right now for my art, so it's not bad. I feel it on my lips, so that's an issue for me. It's like really, really. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. You can feel it. I feel like if you do one coat, it would be less, but I put 2 coats just because the color wasn't opaque enough, so it's not terribly heavy. You don't feel it like dry on your lips like the Essence one. So far so good. I'm going to probably check in at about 9 o'clock at night for the last check-in and see how it goes, because I'm going to be probably eating some more and all that jazz, so we're going to see what happens. So I'll see you guys later on. Guys, last check-in. I am tired. Sorry, I was painting quite a bit. Painted a piece for, it's kind of like pop culture type pieces, because usually I do fantasy art, but I had to do this piece. It kind of, I kind of am diving into a different way of doing things with my art. I'm always thinking in groups of like calendar year or elements set of 4, seasons set of 4. You know, I'm thinking always in groups, but I don't want to do that necessarily as much. I kind of wanted to venture outside the realm of fantasy art and go into all the nerdy, geeky things that I absolutely love, so stay tuned for that. It is now 8:35 and I'm just gonna go ahead and do my last check-in. Ooh. I'm very shiny right now, but this makeup actually stays really well. It doesn't break me out. If you're wondering what it is, I hate the fact that this is gone and discontinued now, but the KVD, these clearanced out a long time ago. It's liquid to powder foundation. I wear the shade medium 027. The portrait, what is it called? Portrait? True Portrait. I've been loving this lately on my day off because it's, or my vacation, because it's lightweight. It does make me oily. It doesn't make me break out. See, I will get oily at the end of the day. That's just what happens. I'm very oily, so, but I like the finish of it, and it makes my skin look really airbrushed. So, with that being said, we're gonna zoom in. So, let's zoom in. So far, it's, I mean, obviously it's going to wear on that part. It's actually been pretty comfortable. I put 2 layers on, so it's not terrible. Let's put on another layer. I'm kind of scared. I want to see how it layers. It's almost like a gel when you layer it. It feels kind of gummy. So it seems to layer pretty well. It's tacky as it's drying, but then I'm noticing on the outer parts of my lips, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see all that? So yeah, layering it again is not the best idea. I feel like there's just a lot of like thick pieces. Maybe if I just spread it out. No. Look at all those thick pieces that are coming off. I don't know, there's just a lot of peeling and balling, and I just don't feel like this layers pretty well. So, let me tell you my overall thoughts on this liquid. Lingerie XXL is actually, it's not bad. I feel like it's a very pretty color, that's for sure. I love the color the entire day, so I just don't like the fact that you can't really layer too much on there. I think it's meant for one swipe and you're done. I did put a couple swipes today just because I felt like it was just not enough. I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of patchy in some areas, so I wanted to put more. So yeah, I mean, overall, I feel like this, it is a vegan formula that it claims to be. Unlike the Essence, it was not very, it had some beeswax in it, so I'm like, well, can't really claim to be vegan if you have beeswax. My BH Cosmetics birthstone palettes, and I'm going to rank them as I'm going. So far, I am liking the NYX one better than the Essence one for sure. This being just a little bit pricier, it's just like $9, of course. This one is, I got for $3.49. It's normally $4.99, so I'm like, this one beats this one for sure, because this one's super dry. Even though it's not kind of thicker, I feel like this one kind of throughout the day starts to kind of dissipate and feel lighter in weight. This one feels light, but you could feel it drying your lips really bad. So far like this one. And of course this one is probably going to be dead last. We'll have to see. I do have, I'm not sure which I'm going to do next, but I do have these 3 left in drugstore, and I do have this one from Lancome. This one is the L'Absolu Rouge Drama Ink. It reminds me it smells just like it too. It reminds me of the matte shakers. I don't know if you remember the matte shakers from Lancome, but they were like pigments that you'd shake in like this little like, you know, cocktail shaker, and I loved that stuff. That was my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. I'm telling you. So I will put this one to the test to see if I really like it. I wish I still have my matte shaker, but it's been years, so I don't have it anymore. But before I do this, I am going to review these three. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next because it all depends on how my makeup's going to look. And then, of course, I did get the L'Oreal Pro Infallible Plump Gloss. So I'm curious to see how this is, and I'm going to do a review on it all day. Of course, it's not going to be an all-day wear type thing. It's just going to be one check-in because you have to reapply gloss. You're not going to get longevity out of gloss. But yeah, so we'll see which one's next. And yeah, so far I am liking the NYX ones better than the Essence one. It's a really pretty color. I like the color. I'm more of the mauve person because that's why I got this one. It's a little bit lighter in mauve, purpley pink. I did get a red because I do need a red. And then of course like MAC Stones, that really, really grayish color. I wanted to try that. So I wanted to at least have some range in the ones I chose. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you can subscribe and like my channel. It really does help me a lot. That way I can kind of grow my channel. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers so that I could reward my viewers. I'm so sorry that most of my content has been very lackluster. It's just been palette videos, but I am going to hold off on palettes. I think the only one I'm going to get is probably going to be the Jeffree Star one. And then of course my BH series has to continue, next month being August, so I'm going to review Peridot once I get that. But other than that, I'm going to cease on getting palettes because I purged a lot of my palettes that I hadn't used, and I just kind of organized my palettes to my neutrals, and then of course my color palettes when I do special effects makeup, or if I want to do some fun makeup on my day off, or even maybe at work. And then of course I have my collection pieces over here on the side. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.